If you're over 60, this message could change your life. Stroke doesn't always come with a warning. One minute you're fine, and the next your body can't move, your speech becomes slurred, or worse, your memory starts to fade. As a neurologist, I've seen far too many older adults overlook simple daily habits that silently increase their risk of stroke. The truth is, many strokes could be prevented by avoiding certain things we do every single day, especially in the morning. You might think you're living a healthy lifestyle, but one overlooked habit could be silently damaging your brain and blood vessels, without you even knowing it. This video will reveal the top 7 habits that raise your risk of stroke overnight. We'll also share the symptoms you should never ignore and how to protect your brain and circulation as you age. Stroke is the leading cause of serious long-term disability in older adults, and most people only realize it when it's already too late. So please watch this video until the end. You'll learn how to recognize early warning signs and make a few small changes that could truly save your life. Let's begin with the number 7 habit that could be putting your brain at risk every morning. 7. Waking up and jumping out of bed too quickly. After a night's sleep, your body is in a relaxed state. Blood pressure is low, circulation is slower, and your brain hasn't fully adjusted to an upright position. But many older adults wake up and immediately jump out of bed to start the day. This sudden movement can cause a drop in blood pressure known as orthostatic hypotension, which may lead to dizziness, fainting, or even falling. More importantly, it can interrupt blood flow to the brain, especially if your arteries are already narrowed. As a result, you're at higher risk of a transient ischemic attack, or even a full-blown stroke in the early hours of the day. A better habit is to stay in bed for 1 or 2 more minutes after waking up. Take slow breaths and gently sit up before standing. Give your body time to adjust. Many older adults have poor circulation, and your brain needs that extra moment to get the oxygen it needs. If you've ever felt lightheaded in the morning, that's your warning sign. Never underestimate it. Your body is sending you a signal. Just 2 minutes of gentle movement each morning can make a big difference. Your brain isn't ready to race the moment you open your eyes. Respect your body's natural pace, and it will reward you with years of protection. 6. Skipping water first thing in the morning. Your brain is made up of 75% water, so when you wake up after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, without drinking anything, it naturally becomes dehydrated. This thickens your blood, raises your blood pressure, and makes it harder for your heart to pump blood efficiently to your brain. All of these factors combined raise your risk of stroke. Skipping water in the morning is one of the most common mistakes older adults make, and they don't even realize how harmful it is. Instead of reaching for coffee or tea right away, start your day with a glass of room temperature water. This rehydrates your body naturally, thins your blood, and helps improve circulation. For those with a history of high blood pressure or warning signs of stroke, this step is even more important. Studies show that dehydration is one of the leading hidden triggers of stroke in older adults. Older adults are especially affected, and the impact is even more serious if you're taking diuretics, which increase water loss. Make drinking water in the morning a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Even if you're not thirsty, your brain is begging for that first glass. It's a simple but powerful habit that takes less than a minute, yet it can protect your memory balance and coordination for years to come. Water is brain fuel. Don't deny your brain what it needs. 5. High-sodium breakfast choices. Many older adults think they're eating healthy in the morning, but they start the day with processed foods high in salt, and their brain pays the price. Cereals, instant oatmeal packets, cheese-loaded eggs, breakfast sausages, and store-bought breads often contain large amounts of hidden sodium. Excess salt raises blood pressure, stiffens arteries, and puts enormous pressure on the tiny blood vessels in the brain. That pressure can burst a weakened vessel and lead to a stroke. What's worse, most seniors already have some level of high blood pressure, and morning is when blood pressure naturally spikes. Combine that with a salty breakfast, and you've got a dangerous combination. Better choices: fresh fruit, boiled eggs, unsalted oatmeal, or whole grain toast with avocado. If you're serious about lowering your stroke risk, reducing morning salt intake is non-negotiable. Also check food labels. Even items marketed as healthy or heart-friendly often contain more sodium than expected. Try to keep your total breakfast sodium under 300-400 milligrams. And remember, salt doesn't just affect your heart, it directly impacts blood flow to your brain. Cutting back can significantly reduce your risk of stroke. Don't let salty morning habits quietly damage your most vital organ. Change your plate and you change your future. 4. Drinking too much coffee on an empty stomach. Many older adults rely on coffee to feel alert in the morning, But drinking too much caffeine, especially on an empty stomach, can be dangerous. Coffee spikes your adrenaline, increases your heart rate, and causes your blood vessels to constrict. This raises your blood pressure quickly and can reduce blood flow to the brain. For those already dealing with high blood pressure, this extra jolt can trigger transient ischemic attacks or abnormal heart rhythms. And if you drink multiple cups back to back, the risk only increases. You might feel more awake, but your brain is actually working too hard under stress. Instead, start your morning with a glass of water, then eat a light breakfast before having coffee. If you enjoy your morning brew, limit it to one moderate cup and avoid adding too much sugar or creamers. These can contribute to inflammation and blood vessel damage. Older adults with a history of heart or brain issues should especially pay attention to this. Be careful, remember, coffee isn't the enemy, but timing and moderation are what truly matter. The goal is to energize your body, not to shock it. If you're drinking coffee just to fight off fatigue, it might be time to take a closer look at your sleep quality or hydration levels. Don't let your future slip away. Your brain deserves daily care. Don't delay. 3. Ignoring morning dizziness or weakness. Feeling dizzy or weak in the morning is not something you should ignore. Many older adults brush it off, thinking it's just part of aging or a side effect of poor sleep. But this could be an early warning signal from your brain that circulation is poor, blood pressure is rising, or even that a mini stroke has occurred. Dizziness means your brain isn't getting enough oxygen. And if your arm feels weak, your speech is slightly off, or your face feels strange even just a little, it's time to act fast. Every second counts. Seniors are at higher risk of experiencing what's called a transient ischemic attack, or mini stroke, in the early morning hours. These episodes may last only a few minutes, but they are a red flag for a major stroke on the horizon. If you wake up with unusual symptoms, don't wait to see if it goes away. Write it down. Call your doctor and track the pattern. You don't have time to be casual with your brain. What you feel in the morning could be the clue that prevents something far worse later. 2. Skipping medications or taking them incorrectly. Every day, millions of older adults forget their morning medications, or worse, take them incorrectly, and just one mistake can instantly raise the risk of stroke. Blood pressure medications, blood thinners, and cholesterol drugs all need to be taken on time. Skipping them or taking them at the wrong time throws off your body's rhythm and increases stroke risk, especially in the first few hours after waking when blood pressure naturally rises. Some seniors even double dose because they can't remember if they already took their meds, and this can lead to internal bleeding or dangerously low blood pressure. Some people take their medications without water or with coffee, which reduces their effectiveness. That's why having a consistent routine is so important. Set alarms, use pill organizers, and most importantly, never adjust your doses on your own. If you feel confused or overwhelmed about your medications, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. It's perfectly okay to ask for help. Stroke prevention doesn't always require big changes. Just getting the basics right can be life-saving. Morning is when your brain is most vulnerable, so if your medication is meant to protect your heart, your blood, or your pressure, treat it as a non-negotiable priority. Think of your pill as a daily shield. You wouldn't leave the house without locking your door, so don't let your brain leave the house unprotected either. 1. Holding in urine for too long after waking. It might sound surprising, but delaying your morning trip to the bathroom can silently harm your brain. When you hold in urine after waking, your bladder becomes overly full. This signals your body to release more stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones sharply raise your blood pressure and constrict blood vessels, especially dangerous for older adults with arteries that are already stiff or narrowed. Studies have shown that early morning spikes in blood pressure are linked to stroke events in seniors. And believe it or not, an overfull bladder can also trigger irregular heart rhythms, leading to clot formation and increasing the risk of stroke. This is a simple habit. Just get up and go to the bathroom right away. Don't check your phone, don't wait, and don't ignore your body's natural signal. Don't treat your body like an inconvenience. Treat it like the intelligent system it truly is. When your body sends a signal, respond with care. Your morning bathroom habits may seem small, but they can determine the health of your brain for the rest of your life. Protect your future. Go when your body tells you to go. Stroke doesn't just happen out of nowhere. It builds quietly over weeks, months, or even years of small daily habits, especially in the morning. Now that you know the top 7 habits that increase your stroke risk overnight, your health is in your hands. Whether it's skipping water, ignoring symptoms, or simply holding in your urine too long, each habit plays a role. Thousands of older adults are already using this app to improve circulation, log early stroke symptoms, and stay sharp every single day. The most important step you can take is awareness. Now you know what to avoid and what to change. Don't wait for a stroke to force you to slow down. Stay ahead of it. Protect your brain. And enjoy more years of clarity, energy, and independence. If you're still watching this video and found the information valuable, leave a comment saying number 9 below so I know you're here. As we bring this video to a close, take a quiet moment to reflect not in fear, but in gentle awareness. Each morning offers us a fresh start, a chance to care for our minds and bodies in ways that truly matter. Small steps like drinking water, listening to what your body is telling you, or simply going to the bathroom without delay, they may seem minor, but they can mean everything for your long-term health and peace of mind. Caring for your brain doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's about honoring the rhythms of your day, tuning in to what feels off, and choosing supportive habits one at a time. These moments of attention are not burdens. They're quiet acts of love, respect, and strength. When you choose better habits in the morning, you're not just protecting your brain, you're nurturing your independence, your clarity, and your joy. At this stage in life, you deserve ease, energy, and presence. You've lived through so much, and your mornings should support your wellness, not drain it. So be kind to yourself. Make space for calm transitions, nourishing routines, and gentle discipline. Every thoughtful choice is a gift to your future self. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Many in our senior living community are walking this same path quietly, thoughtfully, and with hope. That's what senior wellness is all about. Simple, meaningful steps that support a fuller, brighter life. If you're still watching and these insights spoke to you, leave a comment saying, number 9 below. It means so much to know you're here. If this video made you smile or feel understood, we'd love to hear your thoughts. You're welcome to like, subscribe, or share it with someone special.